So do you also use Salesforce for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to create Salesforce lead on contact form 7 submission. So with here I'm running an interior designing services business and we use contact form 7 to gather the details of our potential clients. So now what I want is that as soon as we receive the new details of our potential clients with the help of contact form 7, automatically with the help of these same details, a new lead should be created in my Salesforce account too, so that my sales team can follow up quickly and efficiently. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between contact form 7 and Salesforce. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So do you also want to create this automation for your business? Then follow me through the screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So in this video I'll show you how to integrate contact form 7 with Salesforce, which can help you streamline client inquiries for your interior designing business. So as a business owner, managing leads quickly and effectively is a key to growth. So with this integration, each inquiry form on your website is automatically turned into a lead in Salesforce, eliminating the manual data entry, reducing the delays, and ensuring follow-ups are timely. So this saves you time and helps you to stay focused on personalized design solutions to your clients. So let's get started with a really simple example. So this is the form which I have attached on my website, alright? And let's say that my name is test user and I want to submit an inquiry for interior designing services, alright? So as you can see that I've entered all of my details and now I'm just going to click on this submit. And as soon as we are going to click on this submit right over here, we are going to wait for a few seconds, and yes, you can see thank you for your message, it has been sent. So this means that we have successfully submitted this, alright. So now I'm just going to open my Salesforce account and we are going to refresh this leads page. And yes, you can see in the recent items we can notice test user. So I'm just going to open this right from here, and yes, you can see a new lead has been automatically created in my Salesforce account. You can see the name, which is test user. You can see the company which we entered, which is Lakeview Hotels, and you can see all the another details which we entered, like the phone number and the email are also same. So yes, you can see that automatically the lead details had been added into my Salesforce account without any manual efforts, right? This is no magic. This is the power of automation, and this is the automation we are going to create in today's video. And if you also want to create this automation for your business, then you have to watch this tutorial till the end. So to create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation tool which helps you to connect different applications and automate workflows to save time and enhance your business efficiently. So yes, to do this, I've simply opened the landing page of Pabbly by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy, and as soon as we are going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore this application. But over here I'm an existing user, so I'm just going to click on this sign in, and as soon as we are going to click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm just going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account. And as soon as we are going to click on this access now, it is opening my dashboard. And to start with this automation, we are going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations, and I want to name my workflow as this, which says how to create Salesforce lead on contact form 7 submission. Contact form 7 to Salesforce, and then we are going to click on create, and as soon as we are going to click on create, it is opening the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. So trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow will work. All right, trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger is the one who is going to give the commands to this workflow, and the actions are the ones who are going to follow the commands. So therefore we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger in a particular workflow. Alright, so today what I want is I want to create Salesforce lead on contact form 7 submission. So for my trigger application, I'm going to keep it as contact form 7 because what I want is that as soon as a new form submission is made in my contact form 7, automatically my workflow should be triggered. So I'm just going to search for contact form 7 and then we are going to select it. And now it's asking me for the trigger event. So basically trigger event is the event on which the workflow will start. So here I want that as soon as a new form is submitted, my workflow should be started. So we're going to select the same as the trigger event, and as soon as we're going to select the trigger event, it is giving me a webhook URL. So we're going to use the same webhook URL in order to create a connection between our contact form 7 account and our Pabbly Connect's workflow. So what we have to do is first I'm just going to copy this webhook URL and then we're going to follow this help text. Alright, so what we're going to do is it is saying install and activate the contact form 7 plugin from the plugin section in your WordPress dashboard. So yes, I've already done this. Over here you can see that I've already installed this contact form 7 plugin in my WordPress dashboard. Alright, and now it is saying click on the edit option of a particular form in the form section in the WordPress dashboard, navigate to the webhook section and then check the send to webhook checkbox. Okay, so we're going to follow this same. I'm just going to open my WordPress account, and as you know that contact form 7 is a plugin of WordPress only. So you first have to install this plugin. I have already installed this plugin. So now from the left side of the bar we have to go towards the form section. So as you can see that I've simply opened this form section, and over here are all the forms which I have already created using contact form. But over here I'm going to create this automation only for a single form, which is this inquiry form for interior designing services. So I'm just going to open the edit of this form right from here, and after opening the edit of this form we have to go towards this webhook section available right over here. Okay, so as soon as we're going to go towards the webhook section, it's stated in the help text that we have to check this box. Alright, so I'm just going to check this box which is integrate send to webhook, and now it's asking me for the webhook URL. So we are just going to paste the webhook URL right over here which we copied from our workflow, and after doing both of this we are going to scroll down and click on this save, and as soon as we're going to click on this save, yes, you can see that with this we have successfully added our webhook URL, and with this we have successfully created a connection between our contact form 7 account and our Pabbly Connect's workflow. But now it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webhook response we have to do a test submission or record. So what we have to do is we have to test our connection, and in order to do this I'm just going to open the form. As you can see that this is the form I connected right now with my workflow. Alright, so now what we're going to do is I'm just going to fill in the demo details right over here and do the test submission in order to test our connection. Alright, so as you can see that for the first name I'm going to keep it as demo, last name as user, email as demo user 5544@pabblytunes.com. This is the phone number, and now it is saying what would you like to design. So let's say that we are going to keep it as office, and now for the organization name I'm just going to keep it as Lakeview Offices, and after entering all of these details we are just going to click on submit, and as soon as we are going to click on the submit right over here we are going to wait for a few seconds till it gets the submission. Alright, and as soon as we're going to wait for a few seconds, yes, you can see thank you for your message, it has been sent. So now what has happened is that contact form 7 has sent the details of our test submission to our workflow. So I'm just going to open my workflow, and yes, you can see that Pabbly has captured entered this webhook response. All right, with this we have successfully connected. This is the proof of a successful connection. You can see all the details which we have received, and the details are the same which we entered in our test submission, right? You can see the same name, the same last name, you can see the same organization name, you can see the same email and the phone number which we entered. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step. And now what will happen is that as soon as a new form submission is made in my contact form 7, automatically this workflow is going to get triggered and Pabbly is going to capture the response for the same. Okay, so moving on further, what I want is I want to create a Salesforce lead on contact form 7 submission. So for my action application, we are going to select it as yes, Salesforce. So I'm just going to search for Salesforce right over here, and as you can see the same, so we are going to select it. And now for the action event, we have to select it as create lead. So I'm just going to look for lead, and as you can see the same, so we are going to select it. And after selecting this, I'm just going to click on connect. And as soon as we are going to click on connect, it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your Salesforce account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and then we have to click on this blue button which says connect with Salesforce. And as soon as we are going to click on this blue button, you can see that Pabbly is asking me for some permissions. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to click on this allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, because my data is secure with Pabbly. You can also click on allow right over here. Pabbly is safe. And as soon as we are going to click on allow, yes, you can see that with this we have successfully created a connection between our Salesforce account and our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And after successfully creating this connection, it is asking me for some details like the last name, first name, company name, phone number. So as you can see that these are the same details which we received in the response of our previous step, which is this. You can see we are going to enter these same details only right over here in our action step, but we are not going to copy paste the details or enter it manually, but instead we are going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected contact form 7 as our trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. And as soon as we are going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So let me explain you mapping with a really simple example. So as you can see that it is asking for the last name, right? So let's say that I'm going to enter the last name right over here manually by typing it like this. Then this will not change with every new response received because this is static information and I have entered it manually. But let's say that we're going to map this from the previous response. All right, so I'm just going to look for last name in the previous response, and let's say that we're going to map this. Then this will definitely change because my previous response will also change, right? So that's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflow in real time. And as we map the last name, we're going to map the first name too. So I'm just going to open my previous response and map the first name. We're going to move on forward. It is asking me for the title. So if you wish, you can definitely enter a title right over here, but this is not the required field, so I'm just going to leave it as blank. We're going to map the company name. All right, I'm going to open the response, and as you can see the organization name, so we're going to map it. We're going to map the phone number right over here. We're going to move on forward, and we are going to map the email too. And after mapping all of these details, we are going to move on forward, and as you can see that website and description are not the required details, so I'm just going to leave it as blank. It is saying lead source, so yes, over here I'm going to keep the lead source as web only. For the status, I'm going to keep it as open not contacted. For the rating, let's say that I'm going to keep it as warm, and once again it is asking me for the address, so it is not the required details, so I'm just going to leave it as blank, and we are going to click on this blue button which says save and send test request. And as soon as we are going to click on this save and send test request button right over here, yes, you can see that we have received a positive response that we have successfully created a new lead in our Salesforce account. So I'm just going to open my Salesforce account and check for the new lead created created with the same details. Alright, so I'm just going to open my Salesforce account and we are going to go towards the leads section right over here. And as soon as we're going to go towards the leads section, you can see that in the recent item it is demo user. So I'm just going to open this demo user, and yes, you can see all the details which we entered. You can see the same name, you can see the same company, you can see the same phone and the email. Also, you can see the same rating and the lead source and status which we entered. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and now what will happen is that as soon as a new form submission is made in my contact form 7, automatically Pabbly is going to trigger the workflow and capture the response for the same right over here. And further, it is going to create a Salesforce lead with the same details without any manual efforts. This workflow is going to run in backend and we can just sit back and relax. So yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. And I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate many more applications. So if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.